Hello traders and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we will test a simple moving average crossover strategy to scalp the forex markets. Is it actually so profitable? So stay tuned and let's go ahead with the video. So this forex scalping technique is the most successful on 5-minute charts, but it can also be utilized well on 1-minute to 50-minute charts as well. So make sure that you test with various time frames for each pair to see which one works the best for you. And of course the approach itself is very simple, consisting of just 3 indicators which you can easily find on TradingView, MT4 or MT5. So today I'm gonna be showing you some examples on USD/JPY, which is my preferred currency pair for scalping due to its low spreads and high liquidity. And of course I have been trading other currency pairs primarily using this quick scalping approach, but I figure out that since USD/JPY or let's say EUR/USD performs so well, so why not trading it and profit well. So stay tuned guys, because I will definitely show you my own results using this scalping strategy to make sure and show you that it really works and you can definitely back test it yourself. I do really like to remind and advise my viewers that none of the strategies can be used alone, that risk management and proper technical and fundamental analysis are critical to success. And if you see the strategy that sounds too good to be true, and I'm not being rude, but the strategy I saw saying make 9 grand in 15 minutes just sounds too good. As I said, as a result, it's critical to put your skills to the test before you investing real money. So if you enjoy my videos even a little bit, or you enjoy it so much, consider subscribing. It really helps me a lot to grow, and I know that you're interested in what I'm doing here, so all your support is very appreciated. And I also do a giveaway on my Instagram to win a free access for a month to my premium signals group. So I will leave all the social media down below so you can check that out as well. Back on the track with this strategy, we will be using simple moving averages with the periods of 10, 15 and 50. The 50 moving average will help us in assisting the trend, as we want to follow it rather than fight it and blow the account, which is not what I'm teaching here. So let's begin by adding these indicators. All you have to do is simply navigate to the indicators, which can be found at the top of the TradingView's left side. Click on it and definitely type a moving average. Of course, on some of the platforms such as MT4 or MT5, it can be simple moving average, so it's basically the same as in the TradingView moving average. So once you have them on, basically now triple click, because we will need 3 of them, and of course now they come in default settings, so have to change them. So all you have to go is just go on the setting bar and change to 10, and of course we have to change to 15, not 915 but to 15, and the last one will be 50, as I said, to assist us with the trend. So the first step of this strategy is done, but how do you actually trade the scalping strategy? I prefer to be simple and clear when I'm explaining stuff. So if the 50 moving average line is below the candlesticks, we would go for a buy trade. On the other hand, if the 50 moving average line is above the candlesticks, we would go for a sell trade. If you're still not sure what I'm talking about, take a look at this example I had provided. As you can see on the left, we have an example of a buy scenario, which in this case the 50 moving average line is definitely below the candlesticks. And on the right, we have an example of a short trading possibility, which you can see that the 50 moving average line is definitely well above the candlesticks, indicating that we are in a selling market. Now the most important step in this strategy is to actually use our 10 and 15 moving averages, since these two bodies must cross in order for us to enter the trade. Once the 10 period moving averages crosses over the blue one and the candlesticks are fully above them, we will enter long. We can definitely see that the 50 MA is trending lower than the price, and we also have a micro trend to the upside, indicating the bullish momentum. If we would look on 15-minute time frame, there was a squeezed pattern formation, but it was broken with a bullish pressure. So let's go back to the 5-minute chart. We had a recent horizontal area of sensitivity that was retested multiple times. I mean, even on a 5-minute chart we had a squeeze pattern, but because of the strong bullish momentum momentum, it was broken again. We still see that the 50 MA is definitely trending well above of the candlesticks. A simple moving average of period 10 is crossing above the 15 MA, and once we had a closed bullish engulfing candle, we are ready to enter the trade. In regards to the risk reward ratio, I mean 1-to-1 works fine, and of course once you reach, let's say, 5 pips into the profit, you can move your stop loss to an entry, so you will have a free trade right now. And in regards to the stop loss zone, you can definitely use the 50 MA and or mark the resistance horizontal area of your support below 50 MA, so you will give some room for the trade. So let's play a replay tool on and see how this actually trade went in regards to this strategy. But as you can see, the 50 MA is acting as a support, so if we will go ahead with the trade, you can definitely see how nicely it's going towards an upside. If we will take a look, this was kind of recent area of sensitivity, so of course we could expect some kind of pullback, which actually happened over here. But overall, I mean 16.3 pips into the profit using this simple strategy is not that bad. Alright traders, let me show you how this strategy works if we would be looking for a short position. As you can see, I'm again on USD JPY, and I'm sorry, I just really like this currency pair, and this is a great example because I like how this currency pair moves. We can profit by scalping basically in both directions just by following the trend and some simple steps, especially if you are a beginner. So for the sell scenario, the 50 MA must be trending above of the candlesticks, and the moving average of 15 must cross above the moving average of 10. So let's take a look at this example. As you can see, the bullish trend ended as soon as the crossover occurred, which again, it indicates the bearish power is coming in, and more than likely it will push the market down. But the 50 MA was still trending up, so in this scenario we will still need to wait for the 50 MA to finally cross up all over the lines and the price, so we will be aware that we are in the right market condition. So once everything settled into place, we had a nice crossover, and we even had bearish engulfing candle on the same recent horizontal area of sensitivity. It was a support for a bullish momentum, but it was changed to resistance once it was broken. As you can see, we had a tiny push and exhaustion. This is how the market moves. The bulls weren't so strong enough to break the resistance, and we also had a moving average of 10 and 15 also acting as a resistance, which is another great feature of simple moving average. And as you can see, the trade nicely went towards a downside, letting us to profit about 20.5 pips. So let me quickly show you a couple of trades I have placed using this strategy. I had no stop loss or take profit since I continuously monitor the markets, and if I will see that I start to profit or lose, then I will manage my trade appropriately to the current market condition and my analysis. So here you go guys, a simple scalping strategy with 3 indicators only that you can definitely implement in your trading to profit fast.